Moo, our fierce female lead, is owning the stage as a DJ, lights flashing, beats dropping, and the crowd losing it. Years ago, she was just a lovesick girl chasing Lon, the football star, but now she's a whole vibe. Let's rewind to how this glow-up happened in this wild K-drama roller coaster, packed with heartbreak, betrayals, and a killer on the loose. Flashback to the start. Moo's sprinting to Lon's football match, her heart doing cartwheels thinking his smile's for her. Nope, he's beaming at another girl and Moo's crushed. Staring at her engagement ring, she's hit with a memory. Lon's family set them up, swearing she's his lucky charm. Lon, though? He's miserable about it. Back at the game, Moo grabs a mic, hyping him up and popping the question in front of everyone. Big mistake. Lon fumbles his goal, snaps that he'd never marry her even if she were the last person alive, and leaves Moo shattered, slipping away in tears. Fast forward to that DJ scene. Lon and his buddy Root spot Moo, now a total stunner. Lon tries to flirt, but Moo's not having it. She yells, "Pervert," and sends him packing. Her PA unleashes guards and Lon and Root sprint off, splitting up to lose them. But danger's lurking. A killer shoots at Lon, nicking his arm. Moo swoops in, hiding him and throwing on her cap to disguise him, even faking a kiss to fool the assassin. A flashback shows her vowing to always protect Lon no matter what. When the coast's clear, she checks his wound, saying it'll heal with care, but Lon, stubborn as ever, accuses her of sending the killer. Whew, talk about trust issues. Moo shoves him away, hurt, and Root drags him to a hospital. Moo watches from afar, her PA probing if she still loves Lon. She denies it, heading home, where her dad begs her to ditch DJing. No way! She loves her job too much. Tragedy strikes when Moo's shopping with her PA and gets a call. Her dad's in the hospital. She rushes over only to learn he's gone, leaving her family in grief and debt from a massive loan. Meanwhile, Lon's home, getting chewed out by his dad for being useless, though his mom's got his back. He smirks it off, but collapses in his room, landing in the hospital. His family, still believing Moo's his lucky star, places her photo by his bed, thinking her absence cursed him. Enter Patch, Moo's spunky sister, starting at Root's gaming company. When a door nearly smacks her, Root saves her in swoon-worthy style, then scolds her until she cries. Gossip spreads, but Patch claps back, and Root gives her a gaming model she loves. Back at the hospital, the killer returns, but Lon wakes up, fighting him off. His parents credit Moo's photo, but Lon insists it's just meds. Suspicious, he asks Root to dig into Moo's life, thinking she's behind his attacks. Root finds she's live streaming, so Lon spams her with comments. Moo fires back, outing his ID to her fans, who roast him. Furious, Lon and Root hit her DJ spot, betting she can't down their drinks. She does, grabs their cash, and bounces. Lon chases her, but a sniper's laser targets him. Moo saves him, cutting her hand, but he still thinks she's the mastermind. Lon's parents visit Moo, offering to fix her family's debts if she marries Lon. She refuses, but her mom's fainting spell pushes her to keep DJing. At the venue, Lon accuses her of chasing money. She denies it, but seeing her ring, she agrees to marry him to save her family. In a dream, Lon imagines her flirting, but wakes up, pushing her away. Downstairs, she's ready for the wedding, and his parents are thrilled, calling her lucky. Lon wants her gone. Patch, meanwhile, nearly falls asleep at work, but Root catches her, puzzled by her quirks. At Moo's DJ spot, Lon's old flame, Nuke, shows up. A flashback reveals Lon almost proposed to her, only to hear she saw him as a fling. Now she's apologizing, but Moo confronts her for past bullying. A biker aims at Lon, and Moo swerves his car, causing a crash. The attacker flees, and Moo's family learns she's okay. Lon calls her unlucky, but his parents push for marriage. He confesses to Root he loves Nuke and fakes a relationship with Root to dodge Moo. She overhears threatening divorce. They act as a couple, but Lon's parents make Moo run the company, believing she's lucky. Siri, Lon's sister, objects, but their dad insists. Lon storms in, mad, but their parents are ecstatic he's there. They set the wedding, threatening to give Moo their fortune if he refuses. He agrees for a year, while Patch joins Root's company and warns Moo not to meddle with Lon and Root's quote-unquote cute bond. At the wedding dress fitting, Moo asks Lon's opinion. He ignores her, but they nearly kiss when she fixes his tie, until Root claims Lon. Moo's confused. Lon meets Nuke, who threatens to poison herself if Lon marries Moo. Siri offers Moo a bribe to leave, but she tears it up. On the wedding day, Nuke fakes a stomachache, but Lon shows up, vowing to ruin Moo's life. They snap anime-style photos, and that night they bicker over the bed. Moo steals Lon's wallet and phone, forcing him to the company where Nuke, hired by Siri, surprises him. Moo argues with Lon, who's jealous of Moo with another employee.
At the DJ venue, Moo learns her mom's worse. She slaps Patch for leaving her alone, but Root saves Patch from an accident, urging her to listen to Moo. They reconcile. Footage shows the killer's left-handed. Lon, jealous of Moo's bond with Root, demands she leave Root's house. At the office, Siri's husband Donnie plots to seize control. At a restaurant, Lon sees Moo with a guy and gets jealous. Nuke flirts, and Moo fakes dizziness, falling on Lon. He's furious. Nuke proposes to Lon, but Moo claims they're a couple. They fight over the bed, and Moo orders Lon's favorite dish, which he rejects. Nuke sends Moo a photo of Lon proposing to her, taunting her. By the pool, Moo confronts Nuke and Lon pushes her in, thinking she can't swim. Root helps her out. They share a room and Moo's snoring keeps them up. Nuke invites Lon over, trying to seduce him. Moo slaps him and drags him home. Lon's jealous of Moo praising Root. They accidentally kiss, but Moo goes to Root's room. Lon loses to her in a game, and after drinking, she dances. They crash together, and Moo pranks Lon and Root, knowing they're faking their relationship. At a factory, Moo saves Lon from a falling box, getting hurt. His parents send them to Korea for a honeymoon, snapping photos. Root, Patch, and the PA share a room, and Patch kisses Root in his sleep. Moo learns her dad died in Thailand. Lon comforts her, and they grow close. At the funeral, Moo's PA exposes Siri and Donnie's schemes. Lon investigates a company scam with Root. Root confesses he loves Moo, and Lon proposes to Nuke. Patch, liking Root, pushes him into a pool, upset. Lon catches Donnie kissing Nuke, confirming their affair. Siri blames Lon for his losses, and someone knocks him out. Moo cares for him, but he calls for Nuke, breaking her heart. Root confesses to Moo, who sees him as a friend. Nuke flirts with Lon, and Moo exposes Siri's PA as the left-handed killer. Lon denies Moo posted their wedding photos. Siri did. Patch confesses to leaking them, and Root suspects Siri wants Lon dead. A biker shoots at Lon, but Moo saves him. Nuke kisses Lon in front of Patch, and Moo considers divorce. Lon starts a new company, angering his dad. Moo and Lon dance, rekindling their bond. At Patch's 18th birthday, she flirts with Root's PA. The killer attacks Moo at home, but Lon fights him off. Root realizes Lon and Moo love each other. Nuke and Donnie plot against Lon, but he supports Moo against Siri's insults. At Nuke's, Lon pretends to consider divorce to trap her. Moo returns the engagement ring, hurt by Nuke's taunts. Lon fights Donnie, realizing he's the killer. Root catches Donnie at Moo's, but he escapes with Nuke and Siri. Siri learns of Donnie's affair and confronts Nuke. Donnie tries to kill Siri, but Lon saves her. At a party, Moo DJs, spotting Donnie, who stabs her to get to Lon. She takes the hit, and Root and the police catch Donnie, unmasked as the killer. Lon proposes to Moo in a hot air balloon, kissing her, and she accepts. Root proposes to Patch, and their business thrives. At a joyful dinner, Moo's mom urges her to give Lon a chance. Lon and Moo retake their wedding photos, and, with Root and Patch's love blooming, the drama ends on a blissful note.